Hey, Shalom. Shalom. We're going to start by giving all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh.
Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well, who taught us this truth through the Holy Spirit, the Rakar Kodash. Salutations to you brothers on the highways and byways, making a live living sacrifice. And shalom to you brothers and sisters out there listening and learning.
Shalom.
Hey, we're going to get into it like we always do, through the Spirit. Okay, this week, we had a few things going on, similar to what was going on last week. Okay, and this is all leading into prophecy. That's what we come out here and speak upon. You got anything?
I got something we can get to.
Okay, and this is all we're looking for. Okay, we're not looking for America to bounce back. We're not looking for to build a life and a home here. We're looking for these prophecies to come to pass, right? Because we're ready to get out of here, right? There's nothing here to build and build a life for or build a family. No, this is not our rest. You say you got something out?
Yep. This is from APnews.com. U.S. fighter jets strike Iran-linked sites in Syria in retaliation for attacks on U.S. troops.
Okay, so these devils, looking to fulfill their new world order, are getting ready to strike at Iran. And one of the main reasons they want to strike at Iran is about prophecy. But another reason is that Iran is one of the main countries that doesn't have a world banking system governed by the Rothschilds. Okay, you have Iran and I believe North Korea. Those are basically the two last.
I got the Cuba too.
Cuba. Okay, these are basically the 2 and 3 last remaining strongholds that the Rothschilds haven't been able to penetrate. And that's why whenever you hear a story on the news, it's always directed at these countries. These are the boogeymen. These are the bad guys. And the reason for that is because they don't have control over their finances. Okay, and this beast system, let's get that in Revelation 13. This beast system is going to be a worldwide system. Okay, so they need control in all these places. Okay, because there's going to be nowhere to run pursuant to Revelation 13 and 5. So they have to, make a foothold in these places, and this is why they put them up as the boogeymen. Okay.
And one thing too, and you see, the beast system in this America have 7 countries that need to topple down, and one of those countries even was supposed to be the last country to topple down. They got Yemen, they got Iraq, Syria. What else? They got Lebanon. They got all those countries under their feet, under their knees now. Yeah. But Iran is the last one that they need to topple down. And plus, the small hat, they're trying to expand their land. They're trying to have the land, the territory that the Lord have promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They're trying to expand on that land, and some part of that land gonna be in Iraq, Iran, Syria, and all those lands. See, because they want to make prophecy to fit themselves, because they're taking them in their mind. They're God. Okay.
Right. Before we get that that revelation, I want to bring this, the book of Proverbs 22 and 7. It says, the rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. Okay, and this is why they want these things. Okay, because they want total control. Okay, it's not enough for them to just have 99%. Hey, they want the whole thing. Right? Can you get Obadiah 1 in 5? I believe it is.
5 too, yeah.
1 in 5. Okay, because this is a testament against this man Esau. Okay, he runs this whole thing. Okay, and he's not going to be satisfied till he has it all. Okay, and this is just what it is. And the borrower is servant to the lender. This is why they want to put these banking institutions, the Rothschilds Bank, the World Bank, the International Bank of Settlements. Okay, when they go in there and they promise these poor nations, they're going to give them X amount of dollars, billions of dollars to build the infrastructure, okay, a road system, or water purification, whatever projects they have, and then they end up controlling those people. Okay, because the borrower is subject to the lender. You got that out?
Yep. It's the book of Obadiah 1 and 8.
Right.
Shall I not in that day?
Hold on. I think it's
I think it's 5.
yeah, 5.
Obadiah 5. If these came to thee, if thieves came to thee,
Right.
if robbers by night,
If thieves came to thee, okay, and that's what these bankers are, a bunch of thieves. Okay, and this is their end goal. Okay, is to take everything from you. Okay, they'll give you this, and then they want to take the rest. Okay, they'll give you. This is what they did to the Native Americans, right? They gave them a bunch of plastic beads, right, and told them that it was worth something, and traded plastic beads or shells for their land. Okay, this is what they do to these people. Okay, they give you something of no value, which is this currency that they have. Is really, it doesn't have any intrinsic value, right? You can't. It's not like gold or land where you can grow crops or silver or something that has some type of actual value where you can make something. They'll give you these paper currencies, which don't really mean a damn thing.
Right.
Okay, you can't eat those. Okay, you can't build a house with paper currency. Okay, but in return for that, hey, they want tangible goods. They want land. They want cattle. They want gold. They want souls. Okay,
That's right.
and this is why these people are gonna hate the whore in the end.
That's right.
Okay, because everybody, Esau has done it to so many people. Okay, and everybody's waking up to it. Okay, let's finish that real quick.
I got scriptures.
how wilt thou cut off?
Right, if these came to thee, read that from the top again, Bubba.
If these came to thee, if robbers by night,
Right.
how wilt thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
See, so there it goes. Okay, they can't. They're not satisfied with 99%. Hey, they want it all here. Okay, and this is why they're not gonna stop messing with Iran and North Korea, even though this could lead to a nuclear war. Okay, this is just not in their spirit to stop doing it.
That's right.
You want to say something?
That's the thing. That's what we know. This man, that's what the Lord said. There's no more wicked thing than the covetous man, right?
Right.
And that's what Esau is. Esau covet everyone else poverty or riches. Okay, Esau got more riches than all the nations, but he still covet all the nation riches. Okay, and I got the scripture for that.
Well, I just want to get that covetous definition just for edification. Okay, covetous means having or showing a great desire to possess something belonging to someone else. Okay, and this is what the so-called white man, this is his lust of his life. Okay, whether it's your land, your house, your children, your wife, he just want it all. Okay, he won't be satisfied.
And you can see in that bombing that happened in Gaza, in that open camp they have. It's like Esau desired to have that man. He will do anything to have that man. And instead of killing hundreds of people just to get that one man.
Right.
That's a covetous thing.
Right. He could have just went in there he could have brought 100 soldiers to get one man.
Right.
But no, he just bombed the whole thing.
On the whole thing. See? And that's a covert thing for him to do that, right? It doesn't have to be all the time witches, but that's a covert thing because you want one thing, you can do anything to get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I got a scripture for that. Okay, Habakkuk chapter 2. That's that 6th verse. Shall not all these things take a parable against him and a tender proverb against him and say, woe to him that increased that which is not his. How long into him that ladded himself with a clay.
Right. Woe to him that increases that which is not his. And that woe goes into destruction. Okay, so this man, through his covetous means and through his murder and through his mayhem and his lies and his schemes, hey, he's gonna get destroyed. Okay, and this is what he sees. This is what he sees on the horizon. This is what's in his future.
That's right.
Okay, but he doesn't have to look at that right now because he thinks, hey, that bill is far down the road.
That's right.
But really, it's closer than he thinks.
That's right.
Okay, and how do we know that? Because the prophecies is coming.
That's
Okay, but all these people that he's taken advantage of are gonna come back to haunt him.
That's right.
Okay.
And verse 7, shall not there not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee,
Right.
and awake that shall vex thee, and those shall be for booties unto them.
That's it.
See? Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and all that dwell therein.
And this is exactly what he's this is exactly what his contingency plans are for. This is why he built that nuclear missile. Okay, because he knows that all these people are gonna come against him. So if you have all these people coming against you, what are you gonna have to do? Hey, you're gonna have to bomb them all. You're gonna have a big bomb to take care of a large group of people. This is why he made that. Okay? So this is what it's all gonna end up being. It's gonna be woe, which is destruction, war. Okay? Because all these people are gonna come against him. And he can see it now. Okay, he can see it, and what hurt him even worse is that his main enemy, which are you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, are waking up too. Okay, so this man is fighting a war on all sides. Okay, that's gonna end bad for him, and it's gonna end bad for a lot more people, because the Lord is gonna let him hit that button. He's gonna let him use that great weapon that he made just for this purpose. Okay, so he could try to fight off that whole horde that's gonna come against him for the things that he's done.
Right.
Okay, and 2/3 of you Jakes are gonna be caught up in that, and this is why we out here to warn you. Okay, to change your way. Don't be like this man.
That's right.
Okay, don't be covetous. Don't want what he has.
That's right.
Okay, because all the things that he has is gonna pass away, and he wants you to get tied up in that lifestyle. Right? He wants you to get a mortgage. He wants you to get a car note. He wants you to have all kind of bills so he can have control of you. Because if you have all these things and you build a family based on things that you don't own, okay, then you're gonna 9 times out of 10 you're gonna be hesitant to say something.
That's right.
Okay, we were just joking over here. If you see something, say something.
That's right.
But if you have a mortgage and a car note, and your family, your wife is all dependent on these things, you're not gonna say anything. Okay, and this is why he gives it to you like that. Because he knows that you're gonna be, what does it say? The lender is servant to the borrower. So he knows you're gonna serve him. You're not gonna say it because you don't wanna lose those things.
The borrower is
The borrower is servant to the lender. You're not gonna wanna lose those things. Okay? And you're gonna be real hesitant to say something.
That's right.
And this is why he does it like that.
And that's why when I read this, you see, that's why Lamb said we take clay. And to him that laid it himself, we take clay. Take clay means to be in debt.
That's right.
See, that's why Esau industry or Esau economy is laden with take clay. A lot of people in Babylon have a lot of debt.
Right.
See, that's why? Because the people that own the banks, ask yourself, how can America owe debt to a bank?
Right.
If you own the bank,
Right.
that's when you know that America is not winning by the plutocrat that they have in office, right? It's actually running by the bankers out here. You see, and that's why they often those take clay. That's why everybody in America have a credit card and they're in debt. See, let me finish with that thing real quick. Verse 9. Woe to him that covet an evil covetousness to his house, that it may set his nest on high, that it may be delivered from the power of evil. You see? Why do you think they covet? They put the Lord say, woe to them, destruction is coming for them, right? Those that covet, it covets into their house, that they may set their nest on high. That's why Esau is high right now, because they get to print money for out of thin air.
Right.
Because they're covered, because they're sitting there, see, and they're putting those money just to get those things unto themselves. You see? And then, let's get the last quick. That he may deliver from the power of evil.
Right.
You don't think evil gonna come to him. You see, when they get all those spirit money onto them, they think they can buy their way out of trouble. And guess what? According to the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, their money and their gold, their silver is not gonna worth anything on those times. It's like their gold and their silver, they're not gonna regard their gold and silver. Because when destruction comes, when they put that spirit on those leaders to send that that nuclear missile down there, down their throat, hey, there's nothing gonna stop it. Because that's the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
What you got? Huh?
Now, I was gonna say, like in the Middle East, when they went into Iraq, they set up some false flag to go in there, topple Saddam Hussein, and they set up a puppet instead of him, right?
Right.
So now it says in this article that Iraq made $80 billion in sales, but they have to put it into this bank, and they have to ask America if they can withdraw any money from it. All right. So they asked for $1 billion, and the U.S. said no, because they said they didn't want any money being funneled back to Iran. But it's Baghdad. You know, it's been war torn for years. And you can't even get money that's been extracted out of your land. You know, he intentionally puts you in debt by even going and destroying your land, and then setting up a government that puts you in debt. But that's how he works. He's just, you know, he has to get you in debt.
Right, and this is why the Lord has to get somebody to get him out of there that's not going to be satisfied with his gold and silver, like the brother was saying. Right. I'm gonna read this real quick. Isaiah 13 and 17. It says, matter of fact, let me start up a little bit. Now, I'll get to the point. It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them.
And the Medes are the Iranian out here at the end of the day. The Medes, right? I call it the Persian Medes.
That's the Russians, the Medes.
Yeah, the Medes are the Russians, yeah. And the Persians are the Iranian, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It says, behold, I will stir up against them the Medes, okay, which are these Russians, okay, and they're being stirred up, okay. Stirring goes into, mixing and getting it all roused up, getting all the correct flavors together, okay. So the Lord is stirring them up, okay, getting them ready for this war, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
Putin is telling you they are making money. It's worth nothing out here. It's not backed by anything. So the gold that you're gonna offer doesn't mean anything to them, because they got their own economy. Because at the end of the day, when the Cold War started, they have to pay Russia a lot of money just for Russia to lay low. People don't get that. They think Russia just go out and just lay low. But that's the spirit that the Lord put on those leaders at that time to lay low, because it wasn't time for the prophecy to come to pass.
And that's part of their tricks. And those tricks ain't gonna work anymore. Because you can give a man all that gold, okay? But when you change the currency now to paper-backed money, hey, then that gold is not priced at the regular price. Because these bankers can manipulate the price of gold. Hey, they can manipulate the price of silver. And they can manipulate anything. So they're not gonna want that. They're gonna want you dead. Okay? That's why they're not gonna regard this silver or their gold. Because they already tried that with you. Okay? And you done broke every treaty that you had. You done lied every chance you got. And they're not gonna give you any more chances. Now they're gonna want your head. Okay? Let me keep going. Isaiah 13 and 18. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eye shall not spare children.
See, the eye's not gonna spare children out here. They're not gonna know. You think I call this thing. You think what happened in Gaza is a thing. They're not, because Esau, the Middle, let's see what these people are doing. They know, like, if they don't spare the children in Gaza, if they shoot at them, they're not going to spare their own children. What do you think they're going to do? They say, we're not going to spare your children too.
That's right.
You see? The Medes are made for war. That's made for war out here. Right. You see, their heart is hardened. The Lord's going to harden their heart to not care about the children and the old people out here. They're going to shoot these things, and everything going to fall off out here. And everything going to be cut off in Babylon out here. Everything going to burn to the ground, to the crypts. Okay? Like you said in Peter, the element gonna melt out here. That's not exactly what it's gonna do, right?
I got one.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Galatians 6 and 7. It said, be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked. For whatever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
See, they're gonna reap what they sow out here. We see all those nations don't see what they're doing right now. Or have been hypocrites. No, it's a bigger hypocrite than Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Right. All those things see that. All they say, see those people, they talk a big game. But in that same game, they're playing madness out there, and all those nations see it, and they're not gonna fall for it. They say it's either gonna be us or you, and they're gonna choose that's gonna be you because you don't respect your words. They know you're not the man of your words.
That's right.
Because Esau doesn't keep covenants out here. Esau always break the covenant that he make with the nations. You know?
I'm gonna read it back. Isaiah 13 and 18. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and that's gonna go into these armies that are gonna eventually be sent over there. Okay, these people, these young Americans ain't ready for war. Hey, they're not fit for war. Okay, the majority of these people got drug problems. Okay, they got mental health problems. You got LGTB running rampant. Hey, these ain't the place. These ain't people made for war. And as the brother just said, hey, these Russians are made for war. Okay, they out in the cold. Cold is nothing to them. Okay, hard times is nothing to them. It ain't nothing for them to cut down some firewood and, dress down a deer or catch something and cook it and eat it. It's nothing to them. But you got these soft ass Americans drinking their lattes and they got pre-made meals for them. Right? They got the church serving ham sandwiches. Everything's already made. Okay, these people don't know how to make a candle or make wine or filter water, but the Russians do. Okay, so these people are gonna dash the Americans to pieces. Okay, America loses World War III,
That's right.
and that's why they don't want to get into it. Okay, they're trying all different ways to to tiptoe
Verse 7, and the Lord thy power will pour all these curses upon thine enemies,
Right.
and on them that hate thee, which
this-
persecuted thee.
And this is why Esau is losing his mind, okay? Because he hates us, okay? And these curses are going to be taken off of us, but they're going to be placed on him, okay? And this is what he's scared of, okay? Because he hates us, and not just Esau. Hey, the rest of these nations hate us too, okay? All those nations that had a covenant with Esau, the so-called Arab man, hey, these people don't regard us. Okay, these people hate us. Okay, and their whole goal is to stop these curses from coming on them. But there's no way around it. Okay? Once we get ourselves together and clean ourselves up and turn back to the Lord, then the rest of these nations are going to pay for what they've done. Okay? And this is the true gospel, which is the good news. All right, and this is one of my favorite scriptures, Deuteronomy, the 30th chapter. Go ahead.
And thou shalt return and obey the voice of the Lord, and do all his commandments which I command thee this day. And the Lord thy power will make thee plenteous in every work of thine hand, and in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy land, for good.
Right, so everything that we do, right, is gonna be prosperous. Okay, unlike now, right, you'll go to work for the whole month, and at the end of the month, you ain't got nothing saved in the bank. Okay, when the Lord get his hand on us and turn back to us, hey, everything we do is gonna prosper. Okay, we're gonna go back to the Deuteronomy 28, the 1 through 15, and have those blessings. Okay, this is what the Lord is telling us, and the majority of you people are against this. Okay, you don't want to have that rulership. Hey, and that's not what the house of David is going to be. That's not what the cornerstone Yahweh Shai is coming for. He's coming for his kingdom. Okay, his blessing. Hey, he went through all what he went through, so he can get his inheritance. Okay, and Lord will, we could be joint heirs with that. Okay, but this is the true gospel of the Bible. Okay, the good news. And like the brother, he like to say, hey, good news for one people is bad news for the other. Okay, everybody ain't gonna get good news. Okay, the good news for Esau was that he was gonna have his time. That was it. But his time ain't gonna last forever. Okay, the second covenant is for the people, the same people the first covenant was for. And that's just the long and the short of it. All right? There was more on that?
No, but I want to bring up this precept.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth,
Right.
but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
Right.
For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous,
Right.
and then thou shalt have good success.
That's it. And this is how you truly prosper. Okay, because the Lord is the one that makes you prosperous. Okay, the Lord is the one that brings good fortune into you. Not these idols or a scratch ticket or any folly like that. Kneeling down to Buddha. No, the Lord is the one that makes you prosperous. Okay? There was a story in the Bible, I believe it was with Isaac. Okay, he wanted to marry Leah, and you know, they made a deal that, you know, every ringed or spotted lamb he was gonna have, and every plain one he was gonna have, and the Lord made it so all of them came out ringed and spotted. Okay, so the Lord is the one that says who's gonna win and who's gonna lose. Okay, so a power like that is, you know, is imperative for that power for you to be on his good side. Okay, you get on his good side by meditating on the word day and night. The law not leaving your mouth. Hey, every decision you make, hey, what does the Bible say? Can I do this? Can I do that? That's the way you fear the Lord. Okay? When you say, hold up, the Lord said I can't have crab leg. Hey, I sure like crab leg, but the Lord say don't do it. Hey, I ain't gonna do it. This is the mindset of the remnant. Okay, the remnant is gonna be in this mindset. Okay, so if you can't wrap your mind around doing what's right for the Lord, like this guy that was up here earlier. Hey, we'll see if he's an Israelite or remnant, one of the remnant, because you could be an Israelite, but not all Israel is of Israel. But if he was one of the remnant, hey, he's gonna wrap his mind around it and consider what he does. And then we'll see. Then when the rubber meets the road, then we'll see what he truly is. You want to say something?
Yeah, this is the book of John, chapter 10 and 27. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me.
Go ahead.
So here it is, you know, you're talking to him, but it's really the Lord trying to, you know, he's knocking at the door. You know what I mean? He's complaining about how he's dealing with drugs. You know, and the brother pointed out, you around a lot of people. What's being holy? Be ye separate from these people. And this is sound advice that he can take and apply to his life immediately. You know? So, you know, that's how the Lord's working through his prophets. You know what I'm saying? So, Lord's will, if he gonna hear the voice of the Lord, and he gonna follow him.
Right, and eventually, you know, the people are gonna know that there was a prophet among them.
That's right.
Okay, but don't let it be too late for you. Okay, my time. We're gonna close it real quick. Let's close it.
I'll talk to you. Give me a second.
Okay, Lord's willing, you was edified. We're gonna end it by giving all honor and glory to
Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua B'Shem HaKadosh.
Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well, and shalom to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.